Alrighty, so I finally finished this gun. So right now it has this fully tunable Maxx trigger in it with minimal tuning on it right now. It has a ASG 30K motor, 22-to-1 gears. The gears he wanted me to put in, which were these GNG stock 18-to-1 gears, were not meshing for some reason. Every time I shimmed them, I tested them perfectly in the gearbox, but every time I put the motor and grip on and fired them, they would spin all the gears except the sector gear for some reason, which is very absurd, and I don't know why the meshing was off, because when I checked it in the gearbox, it seemed perfectly fine. But I tested it for like 2 hours, and it still wasn't working, so I had to switch back to the old gears. They work pretty well, and they work well with this M120 or M125 spring he has in here. I don't remember which one it was. I think that's all for like the upgrades. It has a Perun in it, which is the Mosfet I replaced. And this is what it sounds like before. That's with an 11.1 volt LiPo, a pretty good one. And this is what it sounds like afterwards. So this is just a 25C 11.1 LiPo. Like, I think it's like 80% charge right now. This is what it sounds like. It's pretty snappy for a 22-to-1. This 30K gets roaring hot after minimal spamming. I think it's starting to fry. So I'm going to recommend he get something different, like a lower or a higher TPA motor, or like a brushless or something. And then this is what it sounds like on full auto. The full auto is not impressive, just because of how high ratio the gears are in this build. The semi's fine. The semi's great, actually. The semi's pretty great for 22-to-1 gears, but because of the motor, it's a little not great. So that's going to conclude it for this build, guys.